Eggs can be tricky at the best of times, so we take the guesswork out by using a sous vide machine. I've done a lot of pre-prep work this week, and I'll break it down into 3 basic aspects for you. We've got the eggs, which I've pre-beaten and mixed with some Parmesan cheese, pepper, and a little bit of cream cheese. The recipe calls for goat's cheese, but I can't afford that, so I went for something that's also creamy, also tangy, and also cheese. For the fillings, we've got some delicious bacon, some frozen veggies, and an orange pepper. I'll be cooking them up in just a second. And back here is a slow cooker I picked up for $5 at a flea market this past weekend. Off screen, it's hooked up to a PID controller, which stands for Proportional Integral Derivative. Basically, it holds the water temperature in the slow cooker very, very precisely, like a 1/10 of a degree precisely. I use the Sous Vide Magic, but there are a couple other ones you can get. You can even build your own if you're handy with an Arduino. So essentially what we're going to be doing here is we're going to cook the fillings, we're going to let those cool, we're going to put the eggs into a plastic bag with all their stuff, and then we're going to add the fillings back in once they've cooled, put the entire thing into the temperature-controlled water bath, and cook it at 76.7 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. If there's one thing I've said over and over again on this show, is that I'm not precise when I don't need to be, and I'm very precise when I do need to be. And if everything goes well, we should come up with a perfectly cooked frittata. No overcooked bits, no undercooked bits, just perfection from end to end. Alright, let's get started on cooking the ingredients. You'll want to start out on a low heat, because we've got things that are frozen and things that aren't. Now, as things start to get going, you'll notice that the frozen vegetables all of a sudden just pop into color, and it's really kind of fun. This is the color you really want to watch for, say, if you were blanching vegetables. And while that's going, I just want to take this opportunity to thank all my new subscribers. It's great having you here, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. Alright, now we're going to take this lovely plastic bag and fold the lip over to make sure no goo gets in the way of its sealing. And then we're going to put the eggs in it, and then the filling. Then we're going to toss it in the slow cooker. Step 1, complete. Doesn't it look delicious? I swear, it'll look better once it's done and on a plate and pretty and such. This ain't the Food Network. Now, it should be mentioned that you definitely could do this as a regular frittata. Just put it into a pan and cook it a little bit on the stovetop and then finish it in the oven. But, well, that's not what this show is about. So, we're going to take this, and now that our water bath has come up to temperature, we're going to just slowly lower it in. Perfect. Top back on, and I'll see you in 45 minutes. That's all done. Let's haul it out and carve it up. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you are ready for this. Here's what it looks like. Boom! That is some frittata action on the plate. Oh man, yeah, you got some peas in there, you got some orange pepper, you got some green beans, plenty of cheese. I can't wait to carve this up and dig into it. Get yourself a nice sharp knife. Well, now all we need to do is chop it up into 4. I've had some of the ends, and let me tell you, this is good. It's basically just eggs and cheese and bacon and veggies and science and everything that's good and wonderful in the world in one package. Have a great week.